Yeah, so we'll go for LCM and HCF applications. Before discussing the questions, we are done with the basics and introduction related to LCM and HCF. Now let's go with the applications point of view. And before going for the applications, and two important properties, okay, you should know regarding LCM and HCF is for any two numbers, this property 1 is applicable only for two numbers. For any two numbers, say A and B, I'm taking are X and Y. I'm taking the numbers are X and Y. For any two numbers X and Y, X into Y, product of those is nothing but LCM and HCF product. For those two numbers, what is the LCM value? For those two numbers, what is the HCF value? The product of those two is nothing but given numbers product. This property applicable only for two numbers, not for three numbers. Please understand that. Product of two numbers. This is X into Y is nothing but product of two numbers. Product of two numbers is nothing but LCM and HCF product. Product of two numbers must be equal to LCM and HCF product. This is important property, property 1. Many questions in many companies, many recruitments, they ask this point, okay, in a different style. So this property you just keep in mind. Sir, I want proof, sir. You take any two numbers, sir. Try LCM and HCF, you can identify that. You just go with any two numbers. What's the two numbers? You just tell me any two numbers. 10 and 15. Okay, what is 10 and 15? Right, so LCM for 10 and 15 is what? HCF for 10 and 15 is what? The basic procedure is what? Given number should be written as prime number power. 10 is 2 into 5. 15 as 3 into 5. For LCM, all prime numbers must be involved and highest powers for that. 2 is available only one time. The highest power of 2 is 1. Highest power of 3 is 1. Highest power of 5 also 1. So 2 into 3 into 5 is nothing but 30. HCF is, how to get HCF? Common prime number in number. So what is the common prime number? 5. Least power is nothing but 1 only. We have 5 power only 5. So now what is 10 into 15? What is my property? Product of two numbers must be equal to LCM and HCF product. Two numbers is 10 into 15. Right. So and what is LCM here? 30. HCF is 30 into 5 also 115. That's what. Okay. Product of two numbers. This is applicable only for two numbers. Okay. For any two numbers, it may be 10 and 15, it may be 1 and 5 or 7 and 19, any two numbers. Okay. This property is applicable. It is a two-digit number or three-digit number, no problem. But for two numbers, the numbers can be big or small, whatever it might be, you can check it out. Okay. LCM and HCF product must be equal to product of two numbers. That's one important property related to LCM and HCF. Next one, it's not application set. Okay, we'll go for the applications later. So second most thing is LCM of A, B, C and so on numbers is divisible by HCF of A, B, C, so on. Means LCM for the given numbers is definitely divisible by HCF. For previous numbers, what is LCM? For 10 and 15, LCM is 30, HCF is 30 divided by 5, right? Divisible. LCM must be divisible by, because we know while taking LCM, we are writing all prime numbers. While writing HCF, common prime number. Definitely, this common prime number is available in LCM. So LCM, this is not for two numbers. Whether you take three numbers or four numbers also, for five numbers you are taking LCM. You take for the five numbers HCF. Definitely LCM is divisible by HCF. This is second property. P2 I am writing property 2. Okay, first one is P1. This is not at applications also. I can say it's these two. These two are nothing but properties related to LCM and HCF. Because okay, they'll mention LCM HCF in the question. Applications means they don't mention LCM HCF. You have to understand here I have to apply LCM. You have to understand here you have to apply HCF. These are the properties, two important properties regarding LCM and HCF. So how they'll ask the question? They may give LCM is this, which of the following is not HCF? LCM for the given numbers is so and so. Which of the following is not the HCF? Means which is not dividing that LCM value, that's what not HCF. Which of the following is not possible or not HCF for the given numbers. LCM they may give in the question, which of the following is not HCF means which is not dividing that LCM value among options, that is not HCF. Okay, so there they asked questions already related to the, but among these two, first property is very important. I can say so far we are done with only properties two. Applications we not yet started. Now I will go for the applications. So applications in the sense, keep in mind they don't use the word LCM. They don't use the word HCF. But here the first property, definitely they'll give LCM or HCF. They'll ask other one by giving product of two numbers or something like that. Whereas second one also they'll mention this is the LCM for given numbers or this is the HCF. LCM is what possibility something. Vice versa, they use the word LCM HCF. But in applications, okay, we have already questions also where I don't have the word LCM or HCF. Still you are going to apply. Listen, first focus on LCM. Okay, when you see the words like together, meeting, together or meeting or simultaneously, you have to go with the application LCM. You have to apply LCM in these cases. When you see the word together, meeting, simultaneously. Together, meeting, simultaneously, when you see, you have to apply LCM. Not only that, we already mentioned in previous session, LCM is like villain. A group of people are going and attacking one number. LCM is like a group attacking one number. Okay. One more thing. In question, if you see, okay, smallest number or least number divisible by smallest number or least number divisible by okay x, y, and z like that if they given. Here also we are going to apply LCM. I'm just giving the cases, okay, where you have to apply LCM. Some of you may have a doubt, sir. For together or meeting or simultaneously, those three are synonyms actually. Okay, see when you want to meet, when you will meet, when all people come together. So at the same time, simultaneously at the same time. At the same time, when people come together, then meeting is possible. So these are actually same synonyms. Together, you have to come group, okay, together, simultaneously meeting are synonyms. When you see those type of questions, words in the question, think about LCM. And when you see this like smallest or least number divisible by a group, then think about LCM. And one more thing, group divided by one number, also think about LCM. And one more thing, we given in the previous session this point. Okay, given LCM is greater than the, okay, for options if we see they are greater than or equal to given numbers means, then think about LCM. See, many people are okay struggling in exam regarding sir where to apply LCM, where to apply HCF. So I'm just giving you different clues. When a group is attacking one number or smallest number divisible by least number divisible by something, so then you have to apply LCM. Together meeting simultaneously. Okay, you have to apply LCM and all. Maybe in your mind you have a doubt, sir, for together, why you have to apply LCM? Right? If you just recall in the introduction, I given you the proof for LCM of 5, 6 and 30 if I am not wrong. For 5, 6 and 10, we got LCM is nothing but 30, right? It's like, it is like, sir, why for together we have to apply LCM? Okay, so live about this LCM point. My point is like, suppose a bell is ringing every 5 minutes. There is one bell. It is ringing every 5 minutes. Another bell is ringing every 6 minutes. Third bell is ringing every 10 minutes. When all three bells ring together, First bell ring every 5 minutes. Second bell is ringing every 6 minutes. Third bell is ringing every 10 minutes. When all these three bells are ringing together, let us say at 0 point, all three ring together. Next, after how much time it will ring together? At 0 minutes, or else 9 a.m. 9 a.m. all three ring together. But at what time all three will ring together? Because first bell 9:05. 9 a.m. means next time first bell ring at 9:05, then 9:10, 9:15, like that it will keep going. Second bell is 9 a.m. next, 9:06, 9:12, 9:18, like that it will go. Third bell 9 a.m., 9:10, 9:20, like that. So next at what time they are going to meet together is actually 9:30. Okay, how you got that 30, sir? That's what LCM is going to help you. Because okay, first bell every 5 minutes it is ringing, so 10 at 5 minutes, at 10th minute, 15th minute, 20th minute, 25th minute, at 30th minute, so on. Second bell every 6 minutes, 6th minute, 12th minute, 18th minute, 24, at 30th minute you can see. Third bell 10th minute, 20th minute, 30, 40 and all at 30th. See, all three are together at 30. So you want to go for together, indirectly we have to apply LCM. LCM is giving that 30 form. Okay, practically you have to do like 9, 9, 5, 9, 10, okay, 9, 15, 9, 20, 9, 25, 9, 30. So you have to write all that. When it is small numbers like this, you can do. But in exam, they'll give big numbers. Writing all those things, okay, will take time. That's why we have to apply LCM. Or else same thing I can put in a different way, like first light, there are traffic lights is there. First light will blink every 5 seconds. Second light is blinking every 6 seconds. Third light is blinking every 10 seconds. When all three lights blink simultaneously, simultaneously means nothing but together. Okay, so same they can put like that. Or else the third way is first person will complete one round in 5 minutes. Second person will complete one round in 6 minutes. Third person can complete one round in 10 minutes. When all three peoples meet at the starting point, they may start in a circle. Okay, they started here. One person can complete the round in 5 minutes. Second person can complete the round in 6 minutes. Third person can complete the round in 10 minutes. When all three people meet at starting point, they have to meet means they have to come together. So at the starting point means common point required. So that also at 9:30 a.m. only will come. Let's say they start a journey at 9 a.m. First person will come to the starting point at 9:05. Again 9:10, 9:15, like that. So they'll meet at 9:30 a.m. for sure. So this is the applications. I'm not using the word LCM in the question. In fact, I'm not using the word smallest, least, nothing like. They'll ask you, okay, next after what time they are going to meet. They ask this question in GATE, they ask this question in ESC, they ask this question in okay all recruitments as well. So search for those words. So this is regarding LCM, right? Fine. Then let's look into the HCF. HCF. And for bigger numbers, how to handle HCF, sir, for big numbers? Very small numbers, fine, okay, but for big numbers, okay, that is an issue people are feeling while finding the HCF. So let us say I have 403, 434, 496. For these big numbers, how to calculate HCF? See, for LCM or HCF, what we said, right? Given numbers as prime number power and then common prime number for HCF, whereas for LCM, all prime numbers like that. But people will worry, sir, 403 is a big number, sir. Writing in prime number power, time taken. 434 also writing prime number power, time taken. 496, it will take more time. Okay, so then what's the alternate? Listen, this is excellent shortcut to calculate HCF for big numbers. Logic is you take difference between the numbers. HCF for that is HCF for the given numbers only. Now big numbers, right? You take differences. What is the difference here? 31. Here difference 62. Here difference 93. Take HCF for the differences. That will help you. I'm not saying this is the correct answer. That will help you. You need to check actually. That will help you. This is sorry 60, 31, 62 one. 93. Now, if we try HCF, this is 31 into 2. This is, sorry, 31 into 1. Next one is 31 into 2. This is 31 into 1. Next one 31 into 2. Next one is 31 into 3. What is common in all? 31. Now listen, this 31 may be HCF for the given numbers. How can I conclude that is all numbers divided by 31 means okay, then 31 is the answer, or else it's not the answer. Don't decide. I'll give you one more example, there you will get clarity. Take difference between the numbers, then find HCF. That value may be HCF for the given numbers. How to decide, sir? Is given number divided by 31 or not? Yeah, 403 is actually 31 into 13. This is 31 into 14. This is 31 into 16. Yeah, 31 is correct only. You take difference between the numbers, calculate HCF. That might be HCF for the given numbers. So while this is, sir, why you are saying maybe? You have to check. If I am not able to write every number as 31 multiple, then HCF cannot be 31. Because what is HCF? Given numbers must be divided by answer. In HCF, 1 is dividing the, what is HCF? One number is dividing the group. This 31 should divide all these numbers. If that is not happening, that is not HCF. That's what we discussed the shortcut in previous session. LCM is this group should divide that one number. In HCF, answers should divide the given group of numbers. That's why I said HCF is less than or equal to given numbers. HCF for the given numbers is less than or equal to given numbers will come. Okay, so one point, okay, see, we know shortcut fine, but there is some issues. How to come out of that issue also I'll explain the next slide. Okay, here, fine, I taken differences, I calculated HCF, that HCF is original number HCF. We checked actually, we blindly didn't return directly, we are checking. So is that really important? Yes, I'll show. There is one case where you may got wrong scenario. 60 HCF for 60, 84, 108. If you want to calculate HCF for 60, 84 and 108, as per the previous shortcut, first what you have to do? Differences. What is the difference here? Here difference 24. Here difference 48. Then what I said, calculate HCF for the differences 24, 24 and 48. So HCF for 24, 24 and 48 is nothing but, what is here? Is this 24 multiple? This is 24 multiple. This is also 24 multiple. You may think about 24. 24, 24, 48 means HCF is 24 only. But 24 is not the answer because is 60 divided by 24? No, so 24 is not the answer. That's what I'm telling you in the previous one. HCF for differences, don't blindly go and put that in the answer. Wait and check. Then what we have to do, sir? See, then this is the remedy. We got an issue now. Okay, we take an HCF for the differences. Okay, that's not the HCF for the given numbers because all numbers should be divided by 24. 60 is not divided by 24, 84 not divided by 24. Then what's the alternative? Write given numbers 24. 24 is divided by which numbers? Right from 1, then 2, then 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, then 24. That already there. Okay. Now, when this is not 24, then try 12. If 12 failed, try 8. If all failed, HCF is 1. HCF for integers is minimum 1. You can also note on that point. HCF for integers, you take any integer, it's greater than or equal to, I'm talking about only integers, is greater than or equal to 1. Minimum 1. For which numbers are prime numbers, dear? You take 7 and 10, what is the HCF? 1. For 7 and 10, HCF is 1 actually. So if it is prime numbers, we have an issue. Right, so now for this, as 24 failed, then I have to try with 12. If 12 failed, then 8, then 6, so on. If everything failed, HCF is minimum 1. But is 60 divided by 12? 84 divided by 12. So then we have to go with 12. Many people, okay, this is 60, 84, 108, okay, but for this previous one, for 403, 435, 496, it's not an easy task to calculate HCF in exam. Writing, given the first procedure. Procedure 1, writing every given number as prime number power and doing that, that itself will take more than 2 to 3 minutes. So you use this shortcut while calculating HCF, take difference between the numbers. Okay, then numbers will become smaller. Try to calculate HCF for that. Then that HCF may be the answer for the given one or may not be. If it is not the thing, what we have to do here, 31, as every number is divided by 31, we written HCF as 31. But for the second case, I got 24, but given numbers are not divided by 24, then the remedy is, okay, write factors of 24. 24 factors, try from highest number, 12, if not 8, if not 6, like that we have to go, right? So in the HCF application, so far we did, okay, the short trick how to do HCF for the big numbers. For small numbers you can do directly, but for big numbers, while calculating HCF, use the differences and all. Now applications point of view, one more thing, okay, before entering into the questions is applications point. So when you see in the question, one point already, you know, HCF is less than or equal to given numbers. What are the given numbers is there? Your HCF is less than that. So using that, at least we can decide whether to apply LCM or HCF. And again, our application is okay, highest, greatest. H is highest. HCF is nothing but called GCD, where G stands for greatest. Sometimes they use the word biggest. Okay. So C stands for common, right? You can see in the questions, okay, like same, equal, like that. Common is nothing but same, equal, likewise you can identify. So when you see, okay, greatest, highest, biggest and same, equal, like that, then you think about HCF. They may not ask you to find HCF directly. In questions, they may identify greatest of, and they have to see the word same or equal, common. When there is same or equal or common, greatest, okay, highest, biggest, largest, when these type of things, you think about HCF then. And already we know one person attacking the group is what HCF. One attacking the group. HCF is like hero. One person attacking the group. Now we'll see the questions. Okay. And definitely we have a good learning while solving the questions as well. So applications point of view, this is what HCF how to do in short way, LCM applications we just went through. And we are done with this question here. See this 12th one, this question. Yeah, 3 bells are there, which is ringing periodically. P is ringing every 20 minutes, Q every 30 minutes, R is ringing every 50 minutes. Ring together. So together means LCM. At 12 p.m. they ring together. Next at what time they are going to ring together? Right. So first one is ringing every 20 minutes, second one every 30 minutes, third one every 50 minutes. Right. Now I have to take LCM. LCM for 20, 30 and 50. Now here also to save your time, which is common number in all? In 20, 30, 50? 20, 30, 50, 10 is common, right? Pull the 10 out. Okay, LCM of 235 is sufficient. 10 into LCM of 235 you can do. This is a bit easy now. Instead of writing everything as prime number power and all, waste of time. If 10 is common in all, take the 10 out, then take LCM for 235. 235 are prime numbers. So we can get 2 into 3 into 5. Yeah, this is 2 power 1, 3 power 1, 5 1 are all prime numbers. As per LCM concept, you have to write all prime numbers and highest powers of that. So what is now you got? 300 minutes means 5 hours divided by 60, 5 hours. So at 12 p.m. after that 5 hours means 5 p.m. They may ask you second time meeting. They said second time they ring together means 10 p.m. After 12 p.m., first time they'll meet at 5 p.m. Second time they'll meet at 10 p.m. Okay, every 5 hours. It's keep going. Yes, every 5 hours they are going to ring together. All three bells are ringing together every 5 hours. So after 12 noon, okay, 5 hours means 5 p.m. The next 10 p.m. like that it will keep going. So 12 noon plus 5 hours. So we got 5 p.m. as the answer. 12 noon plus 5 hours. So no sir, 20 can be written as 2 square into 5, 30 as 2 into 3 into 5. It's all up to you. You can write every number as prime number power, writing all prime numbers, highest powers of each. Okay, that's also will give 300 only. But when 10 is common in all, pull the 10 out. That's the shortcut actually. In LCM going forward everywhere. Okay, if that there is something common in everything, pull that out. For remaining, you take LCM is same answer. Next, this is HCF of two numbers. LCM of two numbers is given. One of the number is given. You are supposed to calculate the other number. So how many numbers here? Two numbers. This is regarding property 1. P1, property 1. What is that property 1? Product of two numbers must be equal to LCM and HCF product, not sum. LCM and HCF product. So one of the number is 77. Other number I don't know. LCM is given as 693. HCF is 11. Here also you check LCM is divisible by HCF. 693 is divided by 11. 63 times it will divide. So when now there is second property is that LCM is always divisible by HCF. If not, the question itself is wrong. LCM of given numbers is not divided by HCF of the given numbers, then question itself is wrong. You take any given set of numbers, find LCM and HCF. Definitely LCM is divisible by HCF. But here, what's the Y value? 99. For any two numbers only, for three numbers, this property is not there. So three numbers product X, Y, Z, no. That's applicable only for two numbers. Okay, product of two numbers equal to LCM and HCF product. Property 1. Next one. If you're done with this, see the next question. We're assuming that two numbers are X and Y. One number is given, we're taking that as X. Other number you have to calculate, we're finding like Y. Don't expect like let X is the first number, Y is the second number. It's not theory exam. So our approach is solving the question within a minute. You can find that in any textbooks. Okay, like first number is X, second number is Y, writing that property. So that's not going to be happen going forward. So this is important as per your recruitment point of view. You have to solve the question within a minute. Now this one, I hope we already solved. And today's session also application we said least number divisible by group means we should apply LCM. Here in question they didn't use the word LCM. Previous question they said LCM. LCM is given, HCF is given, one number is given, other number is not given. This is application. Okay, least number divided by a group of numbers. And options are greater than the given number. So we can think LCM here. Right? So when you perform all this, and again that shortcut what I said, which is common in all? 4 is common in all, right? Every number is divided by 4. I can take 4 out. Then you do LCM for 8, 9 and 10. 8 is written as 2 cube, 9 is 3 square, 10 is 2 into 5. So what's the LCM property? We have to write all prime numbers. What is all prime numbers there? 2, 3 and 5. For 2 highest power is 3. For 3 highest power is 2. For 5 highest power is 1. Don't write another 2. If you write another 2, 2880 also available in the options. 360 double 720, 720 double 1440. Some people instead of taking LCM, they are simply multiplying. So if you do like that, again there is an issue. So options are readily available, okay, to see if there are any mistakes from your end. So what's the answer now? LCM, what do you got finally? Yeah, this is 16, okay, 80 into 9, 720 we got here. 4 eights, 4 nines, 4 tens. Yes, perfect. This is 720 or 1440, which one? 1440. So, okay, one moment. Might be here. Previous one is for 2 numbers we apply. This is for 3 numbers only. Yeah, 2 cube, 4 is already out. Yeah, fine. It's in a how product is 1440 only, right? You got. This is 32. 8 into 4, 32. 160. 160 into 9 is 1440. So option A is correct. Next one. Here one small update. In previous question, least number divided by so on. So here smallest number, it should be divided by 20 or 52 or 76. Okay, but they said what is the extra point here? Leaves a remainder of 7. Listen, let's go back to the previous question. What this meaning is 1440 is divided by 32 divided by 36 divided by 40. If they ask you, let us say remainder 1 means I have to add 1 extra. 1440 is exactly divided by 40. I want remainder 1 means I have to add extra 1. Let's say is 10 divided by 5. 10 is divisible by 5. But I want remainder 1 means can I write 11. If I write 11 divided by 5, what is the remainder? 1. So we want remainder something means add that extra. So here, that's what the case. They said remainder 7 in each case means LCM for that plus 7 extra. If not exactly divisible or remove 7 from the options. The other logic is remove 7 from the options. Then your answer should be LCM for the given numbers. Okay, in the answer you remove options. We have some right. Every option remove 7 and take LCM for the given. That also okay. Or what I'm trying to convey LCM for 20, 42, 76 and add 7. Why extra 7 is to get the remainder 7. Or else the number is exactly divisible. We want remainder. Okay, so fine. Now, sir, how to calculate LCM? So, guys, this question actually given in GATE exam. This previous one. Okay, this question given in GATE. You can check in GATE. They given this question. GATE exam question. This is 20, 42, 76. Remainder 7. Right. Now 20 can be written as what do you have to do? LCM means we have to write high. Okay, prime number powers. So 20 as 2 square into 5. 42 is 6 into 7. 6 has 2 into 3. 76 is 4 into 19 means 2 square into 19. I'm writing every number as prime numbers powers. Okay, now what is the common all prime numbers we have to list out? What's the all prime numbers here? 2, 3, 5 available, 7 available, 19 available. 2 highest power is 2 highest power among all. 2. 3 highest power, 5 highest power, 7 highest power, 19 also 1 only. Now, okay, for this product add 7 at the end. 2 square 4, 4 into 5, 20, 60, 420, 420 into 19 is 7,980 plus 7. So option C. 7,987. If they ask remainder 3 in each case means 7,983. Add 3. Remainder 7 in each case, remainder 3 in each case means that you add extra. Then 7,980 is exactly divisible by given numbers, but they want 7 remainder means so add 7 to that. Right, so let's see about the next question. And some people are doing option verification. So that's why what they're doing, right now in all government sector jobs, they're asking finally, what is the sum of digits of the answer? If it is like this, what do? You remove 7 from the options. Then I'll check, is this number divided by 76 or not? Is this divided by 42 or not? Is this divided by 20 or not? It's divisible always. They are going with option C like that. And that's why what they're doing in government sector jobs, especially instead of MNCs, they're asking find the sum of the digits of the number. You got some number 7,987. What is sum of digits? Is 7 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7. They're asking that value. Okay, so see you cannot escape until unless you have a good concept in your mind. Or else you can see in my Telegram group, I already given for the same topic in SSC CGL, they given how the questions are given. SSC CGL is a central government job recruitment. I given previous questions of SSC CGL. Concept is same, but at the end they'll give like that. Okay, find the sum of digits of the final number. What is the number you got and all. You cannot do option verifications there. So you have to know this concept. Next one, 3 different containers contain different quantities of milk and water mixture. Okay, fine. We can call like milk only. When water is added to milk also, still we call like milk only there. That's not an issue. Okay, fine. Now whose measurements? And there is a bit wrong in the question. One mistake in the question is what? Okay, generally to speak about as it is milk and water, we have to keep it in liters. Yeah, still curd is they calculated in kgs also, but generally we'll calculate milk in terms of liters. You can convert that into liters. That's the one thing. Options also you can put in liters. Or instead of milk and water, I have to say some other terminology. Okay, if it is milk and water, generally we'll put it in terms of measurement will be in terms of liters. We can change that into liters. Okay. Now, what to be applied is first thing, biggest. Okay, and all these are exactly measurable. All the different quantities should be exactly measurable. Now, what they want to convey is like okay, you need a can or you need a if I let's say can only you need a can which will measure that 403 liters or else let us say this is instead of liters one is 403 meters distance. First one 403 meters, next one 434 meters, next one 465 meters. For your better understanding instead of liters, let us say in terms of distance 403 meters, 434 meters, 465 meters. The question is what is the biggest scale you want to measure those 403 and 434, 465 exactly. Means suppose I have a scale, first scale, I had to use the scale such that biggest scale such that 403 is exactly measurable. Maybe I use 2 times or 3 times, 403 should be exactly measurable. Then same scale should be used to measure 434 also. Exactly, I should not get extra. And same scale should be used to measure 465 also exactly. Maybe I'm using 3 times or 4 times. I think instead of this, I'll just put some small example for you better understand. Then I'll get back to this. Let us say I have 49 meters, I have 63 meters, and I have 56 meters or 35 meters. Right. These 3 lengths I have to measure using what is the largest length of the scale. What is the largest length of the scale? Use it to measure these 3 exactly. Means okay, I need to take the scale, largest one. That should measure 49 meters exactly. It should measure the 63 meters exactly, 35 meters exactly. Some people say, sir, take 1 meter. Okay, if you take 1 meter, how many times it will use this to complete? 49 times I have to use to measure 49 meters. Okay, I can use 63 times to measure. I can use 35 times to measure. So 1 meter also fine. I can use 1 meter scale. Okay, I can use 0.5 meter scale also. 0.5 meter scale, 98 times will measure 49. But I'm asking largest size. These are all okay. 0.5 also okay. 1 also okay. I want largest one means 7 meter scale. 7-meter scale if I use for 7 times, exactly measurable. 63 meters, 7 meters for 9 times. 7-meter scale if I use for 5 times, exactly. So same scale I need to use to measure all those three exactly. Okay, what is this? 7 is nothing but HCF of this. What is 7 is nothing but HCF. So here that word largest, and it should, same thing should be used to measure all those three exactly. HCF is 7, right? So the same case here also you can observe. Okay, 403, 435, 465 I should measure exactly. So what should be the size of that can? Okay, this is all in terms of liters. Then we have to apply HCF. We already solved the same question. HCF already 31. In introduction, okay, in today's session itself, we discussed for the bigger numbers how to calculate HCF. So what is the differences here? 31, then again 31, then 62. So 31, 31, 62 means differences are, okay, HCF is 31 only, you can check it out. If 31 fail, then 1 only will come. Because 31, if the numbers are not divided by 31, 31 factors are, 31 is a prime number. Okay, if it is not divided by 31, then answer should be 1 only. And now, sir, you said HCF means my value should be divided by answer, yes. Then 1 is there, sir. Okay, 1 is there, but highest one. Among options, the highest one which will divide. You can also do like this. Okay, so instead of doing HCF and all, you can go for option verifications. Like find the option highest among the options which can divide my given numbers. 403, 434, 465 should be divided my options among that highest one. So 1 also will divide, but I want highest one. HCF is that. As many people are doing option verifications, as I mentioned in government sector jobs, they are asking what is the sum of the digits. 3 plus 1, 4 will be there in the options. Then you cannot verify. So concept is important. Okay, but for placements point of view, bit lucky. They're not asking like that. They're asking the answer directly like this. Answer is like 31. You can do option verifications and all. But for government sector jobs, especially, they are going in that style. Next one, yeah. Here, maximum equal maximum number of pieces that can be cut will be, okay, fine. Instead of this, let's see equivalent. Okay, let's ignore about this maximum also. First of all, his options less than given numbers or greater than given numbers? Less than the given numbers. Given numbers are 78, 104 and all. Less than given numbers. Since that it is HCF. And I said equal, common, same, required. So what they want to convey, 4 metal rods are there. You need to cut in 2 parts. Equal length, and each part should be as long as possible, as high as possible, but this should be minimum. There is a this is question given in ESC, but there is a mistake. They have to mention minimum. Why minimum? You know, see, when each length is large, you will get minimum pieces or maximum pieces. This question is as it is given in ESC, you can check it out, but there is a problem. That sentence should be minimum. Why, sir? Okay, suppose in each row you are sitting in the class, right? Now, if each row I accommodate more people means I'll get less rows. Each row one person means more rows will come. Simple, right? But what they said, each piece should be as long as possible. When each one is bigger one, I'll get less number of pieces. So there is a mistake in the question, but this question as it is given in ESC, but the mistake is instead of maximum, they have to ask minimum number of pieces. So because of now, many will confuse, sir, minimum means LCM, sir. Some people have that perception. That's why I'm giving the second checking point. If it is LCM, option should be, answer should be, yeah, option should be greater than the given numbers. As it is less than, at least come out of that. That's why we're giving multiple checking points. It's not about only greatest or smallest or Biggest, okay. It's all about this. There is one more thing, equal length, long as possible. This all you can check it out now. Okay, this question, first calculate HCF. What is the numbers they given? 78, 104, then 117, 169. Now each number write in prime number power. No sir, that is time waste. At least take differences. What is difference here? 13. Means my answer should be divided by 13 or less than 13. It should be like that. See, when I got difference is minimum 13 means, okay, remind maybe HCF is 13 or less than that. Here differences is how much? 26. Okay, you can take multiple differences will come, but that is giving the clue. Without proceeding, I got 13. I'll check every number is divided by 13 only. 78 can be written as 78 can be written as 38 into 13 into 6. So you can see that 78 is 13 into 6. Yes, 78 is 13 into 6. 108 is 104 is 13 into multiplied by 8. 117 is 13 multiplied by 9. 169 is 13 multiplied by 13. So HCF is 13 correct only. But sir, options 13 not available. My dear friend, what they are asking, okay, now what you came to know, each piece length you got, but they're asking how many pieces. So 78, each piece 13 means number of pieces is 66 pieces. Number of pieces, first one is 6 pieces will come. Second one, how many pieces is 8. Third one, 9. Fourth one, 13. So we got 36. Number of pieces they're asking. Sir, why you change the options? Maybe question why you changed maximum to minimum? Because let us say if I take each one centimeter, then first one itself 78 required, 78 pieces required. I can take 1 centimeter also. What's there? When we take each one long as possible, then we'll get minimum number of pieces actually. Total 36 pieces. If question is what is the length of each piece, then what should be your answer? 13. Super. Length of each piece means 13. So please read the question. Number of pieces or length of each piece. Length of each piece is 13 centimeters. Number of pieces is 36. Number of pieces 36. Length of each piece is 13 centimeters. Right. So this is also a question application related to HCF. Not mentioned, find HCF directly. You need to understand and we have to apply. This question and previous question, both are applications of HCF. Okay, sometimes they'll find given the question LCM is this, HCF is this, something like. But applications is what the important role. Right. So next we'll go for reminders. Reminders concept is there. So any doubts in this LCM HCF, please? Okay, then we'll go for reminders. Reminders. Before that, LCM and HCF, any doubts?